Get all the alicorns! I need all of them! Keep that sun in the sky!
We need to go after Surfer. He's the only one who has the power to stop this.
I am done waiting for ultimate power. Time for the real. When the hammer pounds like the thunder. I should have done this from the start. Sun's coming down, bees everywhere, and now surfer dudes enter the battle? Dude, please tell me we got a plan!
Yeah, if it shoots you, shoot back!
I don't think that plan is good for the long term.
Vegeta couldn't get the gauntlet, and it looks like surfer dudes attacking indiscriminately.
But what are we supposed to do? We need that gauntlet!
Then I'll get it.
But Jan!
We don't have any other options!
Well, there is one. If this show has taught us anything, is that the elements are more than just their material items. They're part of us. They're part of all of us.
The elements are just vessels.
But in order to reverse what Surfer had did, we need all 6 of the elements. We still don't know who Magic is.
Right now, every pony in the fandom is here in this fight. If the element of magic is anywhere, it is here right now.
I don't think Surfer Dude is just going to let us go on an element search.
Meow.
Good idea, Leslie. You don't have to go searching. Just get everyone together in order to fire the rainbow.
Would that even work? That would mean gathering up all of the ponies back. Would the Transformers and Saiyans be able to handle this?
Hey, we came here for a battle. If there's less troops on our side, that just means more fun for us.
We can keep the hive mind occupied. But there's still the matter of Surfer.
I'll hold him off.
But
I don't have to beat him. I just have to stall him.
Just be careful, young master. Oh, look at Cliffjumper's head going flying.
Hey, Surfer!
Oh, well, look at this. Come to meet your end with pride.
Actually, I was planning on kicking and screaming.
But is this really how you want this fight to end? After all, I don't have all the elements yet. Can you imagine what epic climactic finale that this would be if I had all 6?
Yeah, I'm not Vegeta. You can't goad me like that.
Fine. I'll just only leave you partially dead. After all, I want you alive as I destroy the fandom you love so much.
And with that cliche, that's how I know you're gonna lose! This is our last problem! The episode begins in Canterlot, as Equestria is enjoying the greatest era of peace they've ever had. We later cut to... Spike?! Holy hell, what happened to the little dragon? Twilight also wasn't spared these future upgrades. I know this takes place a little bit further ahead and down the timeline, but dang, how many years have passed? Well, Twilight is suffering once again from a problem. It seems that her star pupil hasn't learned the most valuable lesson that she could offer. So she has Gallus summon her new star pupil, Luster Dawn, who is thrilled and is exactly like what Twilight was, even down to the friendship department. Meaning, she doesn't see the value in making friends. Which, I'm actually kind of laughing out loud because Spike takes it so personally. Like, seriously, he's having a mental breakdown there. Well, at any rate, she just doesn't see the value in making friends, and so Princess Twilight decides to regale Luster Dawn with some of the stories from her youth. More specifically, the story of when she first became the princess of everything.
Ponies are just what girls let this hair unfurl. Let's sparkle, pinky pie, applejack and fluttershy. Do not be afraid, we will never fade.
Ah! Whoa! Okay, keep going.
Girls let this hair unfurl. Twilight, sparkle, pinky pie, applejack and fluttershy. Do not be afraid, we will never fade. Rainbow Dash and Harry, join the
Do you really expect your toy hammer to match up with the power of the elements of harmony? Nothing can match the power of a MacGuffin.
It ain't no complete MacGuffin.
True, but I don't need it in order to finish you.
Oh crap, that might hurt! Well, we go back to the past Samurai Jack style, as Twilight is once again doing a Twilight moment, as she's freaking out about having to move out of her castle. Apparently, becoming the reigning princess means you have to move to Canterlot. And Twilight is scared. She's scared that her entire life is in Ponyville. All of her bestest friends are in Ponyville. And moving away, they might drift apart. She's afraid that things will change. Of course, obvious solution to the problem is obvious. Move the capital to Ponyville. I mean, she will be the highest authority in the land. If she says the capital is to be in Ponyville now, who's gonna tell her otherwise? Well, Spike suggests that Twilight seeks the advice of her friends in order to help make her feel better, and she takes them up on this. But they all seem to be way too busy getting ready for Twilight's coronation day in order to even listen to her, or even hear her out. They don't seem worried about this at all. This only makes Twilight's paranoia go into overdrive, as she feels as though her friends don't care that she's moving. And then her friends show up. And they only show up in order to inform her that they won't even be traveling together because of all the things that they need to get done. And Twilight is visibly upset about this. But seriously though, once she becomes princess, just move the capital to Ponyville. I mean, she's already got a castle, and what about the cutie map? Someone's got to be there to take care of it, and use it whenever it summons a pony.
I believe that's everyone. Okay, so what now?
Everybody get your hoofs together! Wait, where's Firebrand? Don't you understand, you little fool? You're only delaying the inevitable!
It doesn't matter what you do to me, because I'm a Toon, and Toon Law will bite you in the end. It's how it's always worked. Toon Law will always punish the aggressors.
It doesn't matter about Toon Law, as long as I have this MacGuffin.
Not complete yet.
Almost complete MacGuffin on hand. I am invincible!
Damn, that was hardcore. Well, Twilight eventually breaks, straight up saying that she is incredibly upset about this whole ordeal and how upset it makes her that her friends act like they don't even care. And this in turn makes them break down, as they're all keeping themselves busy with the coronation preparations to not even have time to think about the fact that Twilight is moving away. And they all inevitably break down and start bawling their eyes out. Even Rainbow Dash and Applejack can't help it. And this ironically makes Twilight feel better, knowing that her friends are just as worried about their friendship as she is. But no time to worry about that, as it turns out, they're about to miss the fucking train! So they breeze past Starlight, who... Wow, I just realized she really got the shaft here. Yeah, the rest of the main six are so much important, but Starlight, nah, fuck her. As they make it to the train station, only to discover train's gone. But don't worry, Twilight teleport magic to the rescue.
What did you do?
Just be glad he didn't aim for the head after all the shit you've done. Now it's time for you to pay for all of it.
Oh, gent, do you think I would come this far without a backup plan?
Grogar's bell?
Oh yes, come to daddy. I should have done this from the beginning. Before I had a MacGuffin. Now I am the MacGuffin.
Well, thanks to Twilight's quick decision, the main six are thrown incredibly off schedule, so they can't get anything done. And this, of course, leads to a lot of mishaps, even the train being stuck by sheep for some reason. Well, we eventually make it to Canterlot with Twilight not exactly looking her best. But with all the creatures of Equestria gathered in celebration of the new princess, there's no time to make any last-minute adjustments. So Rarity does her best, and now presenting Royal Princess Backflip. Yeah, it already's going to fail, isn't it? Yeah, from one thing leads to another. From Rainbow Dash not catching the Wonderbolts in time, Gummy shooting off fireworks, the crown nearly falling off of her head, and the main dish being served as apple sauce, not apple cider. Yeah, this isn't inspiring a lot of confidence in the new princess, is it?
There's no time left to look. We have to try this now. Everyone hold hands. Jesus Christ, that actually worked. Don't just stand there, we gotta get back in the fight! Where's Gent? Oh!
So they stopped the sun. Whatever, I can pull it down again in my leisure. But now I'm so strong and powerful, I could take out the entire fandom, even without the element of magic. But I think I'll get rid of you first.
What? What's your hurry?
Ever since you ditched me, all I wanted was this moment. All I craved was this moment, when I finally got the chance to upstage you. And now I'm more powerful than ever, while you just lie on the ground like the worm you are.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, but it's time for that Toon Law bit to bite you.
What?
What? What? When? How? Where did he? And why is it so bright?
Oh, fuck.
I was kinda hoping that shadow clone would last a little longer. So we cut back to the future, where Luster Dawn is confused about Twilight's story. The fact that the whole day was a mess and they must have drifted apart, right? Well, not exactly. Luster Dawn is corrected by this as we get the parade of future versions of the main six. Starting off with Pinkie Pie, who has become a mother. Rarity, who is giving advice in Yak Yakistan about fashion. Applejack and Rainbow Dash, who seem to be a item now. But even more importantly, Fluttershy, who may or may not be an item with Discord. Luster Dawn is rightfully confused as they all laugh in her face at her confusion.
When the hell did you learn how to use a spirit bomb?
Yeah, this is exactly why you really gotta pay attention to continuity.
Well, now that I know what your plan is, there's no way in hell I'll let you fire that thing. In your words, I'm not Vegeta.
Oh no you don't! What? What did you? I'll on the fruity alicorn! Don't let him get away!
Keep it up, guys! Just a little bit more! So we cut back to the past where all the main six are just tired out from this whole experience. And then they have a good laugh about it, because how else could this end? Well, we finally get to see Starlight and the gift that she wanted to give Twilight. Apparently it was a book of memories of everything they've ever done. Twilight realizes that she was kind of worrying for nothing because no matter what, they would always remain friends. And just to be sure of that, her first royal decree is to create the Friendship Council, where they would all meet once a moon, however long that is, and get to hang out and rule Equestria together. We get one last cameo from the princesses, saying how proud they are of them, and that they're finally ready to retire and pass on the torch. We cut back to the future, where Luster Dawn seems to finally get it. Friendship is something that you have to work on, but she doesn't know where to start. Thankfully for her, our Princess of Friendship knows exactly where. Twilight then magics us all back to Ponyville, where it all began, as we hear the last song of the series, The Magic of Friendship Grows, which might be the best song of the season, even better than Better Way to Be Bad, with a soft and loving and welcoming melody, as well as having happy visuals of all the characters that we've come to know and love over the years. And of course, after one last snuggle from Twilight, Luster finally learns the true value of friendship and begins her own journey to make friends, while Twilight and the rest of them beam with pride, knowing that full well that their journeys might be over, but their lessons and teachings will live on, through us, the audience, as the book finally closes one final time. And that was the last problem. An episode that fully encompasses everything that we've come to know and love about My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. A series that had everything working against it, and still managed to produce something of high quality. Series that defied everyone's expectations. A show that brought hope to the hopeless, that brought light to the dark, that brought joy to the sorrow. A show that meant something so much to everyone, regardless of their reasons why. Sure, it might have stumbled here and there, but it managed to accomplish something so great that it'll forever remain in part of history long after it's gone. But you only ever see a means to an end with this show, corrupting what made it special to begin with, without truly understanding what made it special all these years.
Wait, what's happening? The elements. They're responding to CG. The Matrix. Very well, Matrix of Leadership. Light their darkest hour. Three complete MacGuffins? How? How could you have this kind of power?
It's simple, Surfer. I understand the one lesson that you seem to have missed entirely. Friendship is magic. Huh?
Good morning, Sleeping Beauty.
What exactly happened?
It seems as if 3 MacGuffins fired at once was a little too much for Surfer to handle.
But Surfer will have plenty of time to heal up. In Tartarus.
Well, the bees flew off. Nowhere to tell where they've gone. We're trying to round them up.
Meow. Yeah, I think it's over. Or we could just be getting started.
Nothing stays the same for long, but when it changes doesn't mean it's gone. Time will always get away as it leaves behind another day. Things may come and things may go. Some go fast and some go slow. Few things last, that's all I know. But friendship carries on through the ages. Things may come and things may go. Some go fast and some go slow. Few things last, that's all I know. But friendship carries on through the ages. Been around for a long time, rocking out hard 'cause I'm in my prime. Maybe it'll change further down the line, but my friendship carries on through the ages. Every single style has something different it can say. There's nothing wrong with being unique and special in your own way. Maybe you wanna be a top star, get your 15 minutes of fame. Whoa, that won't last forever, but friendship remains the same. Things may come and things may go. Some go fast and some go slow. Few things last, that's all I know. But friendship carries on through the ages. Things may come and things may go. Some go fast and some go slow. Few things last, that's all I know. But friendship carries on through the ages. Oh, carries on.
So where we be sailing to next? Well, I heard She-Ra came out with another season. Really? 'Cause I was thinking we thought we'd do some anime.
I hear Shield Hero's pretty good.
I was kind of hoping that we could all go to Ruby.
Well, wherever we may go, I hope we can all continue to have this great adventure together.